So something that's great physical therapy with cerebral palsy, if you're able to do it, is riding bikes. I'm on my bike right now. I'm about to go for a ride and then go down to the railroad tracks and walk along the railroad tracks for a little while, because I do like going down there and exploring what's around that area, because it's a beautiful day today, and I figured I might as well get outside and do some video. So I indeed made it back to the railroad track, my bike, and it's a bit windy. It's blowing towards me on the way there, so it's kind of hard going because of my balance. With the wind blowing, there's a few times where I had to stop because it's blowing so significantly, and I just couldn't get the speed up to continue, so I just have to stop right on here on the railroad track. We'll go down there and then hike through the woods over here behind me. So I made it to the bottom of the ravine here. This is where our railroad tracks run. It's kind of down a little gully. It's pretty cool though, because they got all this spray paint up here underneath the bridge, and then the road runs right over here. So it's pretty neat thing. Unfortunately, I had to climb up there twice because my GoPro fell out of my pocket. Fortunately, I found it. It was right when I sat down and started climbing down. I found it, but I'm gonna start making my way that way. time I walk along these railroad tracks, I'm always surprised to find out how many railroad spikes there are, and just how long they are. They're basically as long as my face, about 5 inches, and they're all over. So as you might be able to see barely over there, are the railroad tracks. That's where I was walking. I finally made it up because the trail ends up coming this way a little bit. So I want to make it to the end where that field is. You can barely see the end now, but you can see it's lighter over there. That's Shoemaker's farm. I'll just sit down for a little bit, and I just was thinking it's a great time of year. The leaves are finally starting to come in a little bit. Little buds are finally starting to form on like the bushes and everything. I mean, it might not look like it now, but I can definitely tell spring is here. So I finally made it out of the woods. I'm in the field, and like it always is this time of year, it's flooded. And in the summer, this will be dry enough to where they can plow all this field and harvest the crop that's on this. And it's just amazing how it gets flooded this bad. Looking at it, I mean, it doesn't look too deep, but right in the middle of it is about 3 feet. 3 feet of water, which is a lot in just a field for Ohio. I mean, in Mississippi, this sort of thing is very familiar because the fields are supposed to flood like this because it's all so flat, and then in the spring, the water gets high. I do believe it's time to start heading back. And I'll probably take the trail. It's a little bit easier maneuvering for me. So here's probably the last train I'll see. It's right, it's about 100 feet over there. I'm about 100 feet in the woods. And I'm on my way back, and I just saw it, so I figured I'd show it. I've seen about 4 trains so far. I haven't videoed all of them, but they're always cool to see when you're back in the woods. And underneath that bridge. So the hardest part about the trip is when when I'm walking along and I have to cross water like this, because I can't jump over it because of my disability, and then also sometimes there's logs in front of the trails. That also makes it difficult to maneuver around. I officially see the railroad bridge over here in the future. And there's a bridge, there's a truck going over it right now. I made it back, I see my bike still there. Throughout this whole trail I've been seeing these trees that blowed down. we have had a few storms that have caused these trees, because there's definitely more than I remember that have been blown down. You know, and when it's a woods, you know, you see trees like. So just look right over straight ahead there. There's a tree that almost fell on the railroad tracks. And like I said, they're all throughout this trail here. There's been trees that have fallen like on the trail, and they're leaning like this one right here. It looks like I'm out. The bridge is right here, and had a good trip.